This one is like a, whoa, what did I just read? Hey friends, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a glorious day today. Today we are doing our book reviews for December. I've read quite a few books and Daniel got me an early Christmas present, which is a Kindle, and I absolutely love this, and I'm going to talk to you guys a bit more about this and the books that I've read on this. I've also got some physical books here that I want to review as well. I have recorded this video twice already, in December and in the beginning of the year, and I'm finally getting it done. So without further ado, let's get into the video because we've got a lot to cover. My second book is The No Spend Challenge by Jan Smith. Now she's a really great author. She's easy to read, very simple. I think this took me 2 days to read, and it's just talking about how to get debt free, being financially free, being intentional about your spending, and just having a more understanding on your finances. And this was a really easy book. This is the first book I've fully read that's to do with finances, and I definitely enjoy this type of self-growth book. I definitely want to grow more in my finances in 2023. I will have all the links down below for you guys if you guys are interested in reading the book. Honestly, this is the best gift I've ever received. I love my Kindle. I use it every single day. I think it's just fascinating. It's a lot easier to read than carrying around a big giant book. Even though I still love my books, this is so cool. I love it. I can't explain it. I think it's just the novelty of having something new. I don't know. We'll see in like 6 months time. Think and Eat Yourself Smart by Carolina Leaf. I've actually got her other book that I read in my last haul, which was The 101 Ways to Be Less Stressed by Dr. Caroline Leaf. She's a neuroscientist and I think a psychologist, I can't quite remember, but she has some really, really good tips. This book is great. It's completely like mind-blowing. She talks about how the government makes enough meat to feed us, or how, you know, chickens, meat are pumped with antibiotics, and just goes into this whole different world of, you know, where our food comes from. We should be intentional about what goes into our body. She talks about the benefits of eating, you know, good, healthy food, and it also referenced the Bible, which I love. She always reverts back to the Bible, and I think that's fascinating. None of the other books that I've read do that, and this is what makes her so unique and so different, is because she actually has Bible verses to back up her words. Because she is like a neuroscientist, her words are really, really big, and I'm struggling to read it. I've only read 40% of it, and I always drift away from this book, but then I come back to the book. So it's taken me like 4 days, but initially over the whole period it's taken me like about 2 weeks. The words that she says are not like the words that we would use every day unless you're a neuroscientist. It's just a lot harder to understand compared to the other books. The other books are really easy to read. This one's a bit more complicated and uses a lot more complicated words, and trying to understand them, like, you kind of need like a dictionary, or you just need to stop and actually take a second to think about what she's saying. Carolina Leaf just makes you question things, and I haven't read any of her other books. I've only read these 2 books, and to be honest, you can't go wrong. This one is more of a, you know, just a tips and tricks here and there. This one is like a, whoa, what did I just read? If you have a disorder with food, it might be triggering for you. So that's it for Think and Eat Yourself Smart by Caroline Leaf. I love this. I think that you guys will love it too. It might be triggering for some. I'm not too sure. I've only so far read 40% of it. I will read this through January, but so far I love it. I absolutely love this book, and I would recommend it. Okay, moving on to my 2 last final books. These are different. I've just kind of picked up this hobby, and amongst my other hobbies that I have, I would like to be diverse in my knowledge than just have a knowledge of one thing. And this is really interesting because this book, I never in my life thought that I would be like, oh, okay, we're gonna do that now. But hey, it's happened. And I'm actually learning Chinese, Mandarin to be exact, and I'm super excited, and I love these 2 books. So I'm learning Conversational Chinese at the moment, and I have been studying this for about 2 months now, and where I live we actually got no in-house classes, so everything is done online, as in book, download the material and then just keep going over it over and over it. That's all that I can do at the moment until I don't know, I move to a city and go into a university where they can teach us. And to be honest, I really do want to do that, but I've got kids, I own a company, I don't have time for that right now, but that is my future goal over the next maybe 10 years or so, is to become very fluent in Mandarin. So yeah, I love this book. I think it's the bee's knees, in all honesty. I've done so much just reading and research on all the books. I find that they're a very poetic, musical language, and yeah, I just love it. This book, so I've been reading this book for the last 2 months, and I have been reading this for the last, I think I just started this in the end of December. This is so easy. This is a really easy book to read, and because I've already got some knowledge in Chinese, it makes it a lot easier. So I can't wait to talk to you guys in Chinese once I have the confidence to do so. I'm pretty nervous to start talking Chinese to just people or to my family, because I don't actually have anyone that can correct my pronunciation, but I can only do what I can at the moment until I'm able to get classes. But yeah, those are all my books that I've been reading through to December, and what I guess we'll be going through in the upcoming months as well. I would highly recommend the books that, you know, we've talked through today. If Chinese and Mandarin's not your thing, you know, try and learn something. I am teaching the kids Chinese at the moment. They are doing flashcards and just simple stuff, because I don't actually know a lot of Chinese myself yet. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If learning a language is not for you, you know, replace that with something else. If you guys do have recommendations you guys would like to recommend to me through January and through February, I would love to give them a go. I'm currently into self-help and just growing myself as a person, so those are more of the books that I'm into. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' recommendation if you guys want to drop some below, or what you guys want me to review. That will be cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and Happy New Year. Bye bye.